Right, everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all well. Before we get into today's video, remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you do enjoy it. Bit of a different one today. It is Sunday. It is still going to be in like vlog content, but me and Katie are going to sort of go into a bit more depth about the garden right now. Katie is just prepping things out. We've got some string, and yeah, it feels really cold, doesn't it? And the tape measure is out also. Because we are going to measure whereabouts we want to put the first load of patio stones, and obviously I'll show you them again if you're sort of new to the channel and haven't seen which ones we are going to go for. I'll pop them on the screen either now or probably later, and then I'll sort of, when we're outside, show you where we want other things. We're not going to measure everything out though, we're just going to measure out the first load of paving slabs, and then I'll sort of discuss in detail what else we're going to do, maybe when we're outside or maybe when we're back inside. But this is more just so we have a clear idea of more the paving stones first, because they're the first things that we want to get done in the garden, excuse me. And yeah, I think once they're done, the rest of the garden will be fairly easy to take shape, and especially when we know how many paving slabs we need and how much that's going to cost us, it's going to be, oh sugar, I've just put my shoes on. And when we know how much it's going to cost us, and then we know the space for everything else, but we will probably go with the space for the paving slabs first, so we can then work out everything else. Like I've already sort of explained what we want. We want decking at the back and then a bit of turf in the middle. But as Kate, you got the drawing there. Oh, so these were some of the samples actually from early on. The samples. Samples there. Options from early on.
Drawings,
yeah.
Ideas.
So you've got obviously the patio. Yeah, the front bit there, the patio. And grass either side, a bit of a patio walkway up to the decking.
At the back.
Option 2 was the patio. And then the pergola.
Pergola there, off the side.
Yeah.
And then grass again.
Grass. And then on the right side, so sort of running over along where our fence is there.
Option 3.
Patio, pergola.
Seating, grass. I mean, we've put little circles as like little stepping stones.
Stepping stones, yeah.
We didn't have to do that. And then decking again at the back.
With the seating area. So the main, sort of before we go outside and do the measuring, we definitely want a pergola, don't we, on this side of the house. So
coming up above the kitchen window.
Yeah, coming just above the kitchen window with a bit of a seating area underneath it.
In this corner.
Yeah, and then so we want, obviously, depending on how far deep we go will depend on what else we do there, because if we can get other things, but with living in England in particular, it's not always nice weather. Even in the summer, you might be lucky if you get sort of 10 days of really good weather. So we're not going to sit there and be like, oh, I want like a barbecue and all that sort of stuff, because especially for straight away, it's like if we even got all this done by the summer, we'd be very sort of lucky and very sort of shocked, to be honest, if we got it done by the summer. But we definitely want on the patio, we definitely want the pergola just going above the kitchen window here, so like just above the window, obviously, as I've already said there. That'll be where the seating goes there. Then we were going to do artificial grass, but for now we are going to do like turf. We did see some of that, and I did explain yesterday's vlog from B&Q. Again, when we sat down, I'll probably sort of show you that. And we're just undecided on whether we want a walkway,
or like stones
or whether we want nothing.
I don't have a drawing of nothing.
No.
Because I think that was nothing, and then
we just said, we might do that. But
so then I've put it on that one instead.
Yeah, they were all done like months and months ago, so we are just gonna. Yeah.
This was when we were figuring out
everything else.
What's left to sort, like with the solicitors. Go to get the carpet ordered,
all the notes there.
TV license sorted, order like home insurance, sort that. Like that was all.
So like, yeah, we did like a lot of planning, to be honest, before we moved in. I've never showed you guys that actually. So
this was that's money made. So where did we start?
You don't have to go all the way back through if you don't
No,
know
but
where it is,
no, it's fine. But that was the first.
just get it
one.
mixed with like personal stuff as well.
No,
So
it's not that side.
yeah,
But then there's like
a bit more there. The mortgage application.
questions that we had to answer.
Yeah.
That was the
All
measurements.
the floor and measurements and all that.
Remember
There.
that's when we measured this show home.
It was something that we really
How
wanted
many
to get
sockets?
first was the actual measurements of the garden, and it's something that Gleason couldn't really give us because it's just dependent on the plot size really of the garden. But yeah, all the sort of
that was the measurements to try and figure out the landing and like where it was. Documents for solicitors, extras.
Deacon list.
That was like,
But yeah, you sort of get the gist anyways. It's just all notes, and then the garden, back to the garden
and
there.
blinds.
Yeah. So we are going to go outside and measure where we want things.
Yeah.
If I put over, if there's like music over the top, it will just be because of the wind, and I'll probably explain in more depth when I'm inside about like what we were doing and what we were sort of thinking. But yeah, I will try and find a good space for you outside. To be honest, the doorway might just be the best way to put yous, and then I will catch yous in a sec. Right, so now we are just going to, well, first and foremost, I've lost a pair of shoes. These are now ripped completely because they were heat. But we have measured, we're going to measure like the length of the patio. You can see the green lines there. I will walk out once we've measured, but yeah, we're going to measure that quickly now, and then I'll show you more where the lines sit once we've measured. So we've just done the measuring. This is where we'll want the patio to come up to. This line here. Middle bit here, grass. In between. And then this last one here. Don't know if I can hop over this one. We want that to be, so where I'm standing, up to there, to be decking. So it'll be quite a long decking, but we'll also put seating on this. But yeah, pretty happy. And now, whoa, whoa.
Oh, well, that was clever. Smart.
Yeah.
Well done.
Got caught on the mud. No.
You could have just ducked under it.
I know, but Right, I'll sort that out now, so I'll catch you inside. Right, so we are back inside now. It is bloody freezing out there, but that is all measured. So the measurements we got for the paving were the length, or the width was, did you write it down, Katie?
Yes, they're on the drawing.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So it was 9.5 width-wise, and then from the house was 4.25. We did round up a bit, because it was like 9 point something, and then 4.05, I think. So we've sort of learned from the carpet mistake, and we just rounded up. So yeah, I got the little bit there fixed as well at the back. To be honest, I'll try upstairs from the spare bedroom. It might be a good little vantage point for you to see and for me to explain a bit better. I think the explanation's pretty, it's almost like self-explanatory really, especially with what I've just shown you, and with the drawings, but if you can see the green things a bit better, that would be, oh there you can, just there. So from the front of the house to there is where we want the paving. That middle bit there, all grass, and then if I can zoom in, and there's the other one there for the decking to go at the back there, the back of that fence. But yeah, pretty happy with that. One thing I will say is, whoever built the houses opposite us, the fencing that they have is really poor. Because I think the houses opposite us some of them don't actually have fences, so it's just our fence separating them. As far as I'm aware, because it doesn't look like on the back of their beams there's actually any fencing, so I don't know if there'll be any legalities with anything like that we want to do, but as far as I'm aware, that's our fence.
Yeah.
So
the nice side's facing us.
Yeah, that's what I mean, so it should be fine to get a bit of deck in there. I mean, say a bit, it's going to be very long, like I say, it's going to be nearly 10 meters, well, it's going to be nearly 10 meters long, the decking at the back. But like I say, on that bit as well, what we will do is put a lot of seating there, because in the summer we did work out where the sun sort of hits. I think is it that bit in the morning, isn't it, right at the back of the garden?
No.
No?
No, we get the front.
Oh, it's later in the day, the back of the garden gets a lot of good sun. So we have got a good garden in terms of sun, in terms of the day, and that's why we want a bit of seating at the front of the house on the paving, and then we want the bit of seating on the decking as well, because as the day goes on, my family love a sort of, I would say like a garden party, almost like just love to go around people's in the summers. Like my auntie's house has always had like the best gardens, I would say. She had one near where my mum and dad lived, used to love going down there, and then their garden that they've got now is unreal as well. Like there's sort of similar, bit of decking at the back, bit like it has steps going up to the grass, and then it has a like nice little patio area at the sort of just as you come out the French doors like we want. But I'd say RIP to them 2 pairs of shoes, they are now gone. I've had them shoes there since like I was 18 as well or something. They were like my first proper pair of gym shoes, and now they're just totally ruined. They were ruined before I did that, that's why I went out in them, like the sole was already flopping off. Oh, so I'm gonna need to buy some new ones at the end of the month. But I'm gonna sort of take my coat off now, and then I'll show you the turf that we want from B&Q, and then that will probably be it for the video. Not like a majorly long one, because I don't want to just sit here and waffle on all day about like, oh, what sort of furniture we want, because that ultimately will come when things are actually getting done. I don't want to sit here now and be like, oh, so we want this sort of pergola and do this and this, because it's like ultimately we need to get the groundworks in before we sort of think about any of that, because this is going to be the most expensive part. I know the furniture does cost a lot though. We were watching another YouTuber that was getting summer gardening stuff and gardening furniture, and she was saying how expensive it was, that she didn't think it was going to be. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. But yeah, we are gonna, I might just mash this up now, edit most of it now, and then pick this back up when I'm ready to show you the turf. Right, so it is a bit later on now, as our, well, Katie's mum and dad and our niece has been over to see us, but just before they got here, I did bring up the lawn turf, as it's called on B&Q, that we wanted. Now we just need to make the decision whether we want to pick up something like this. Like we do, I'd love it like that, where it is like the different shades. I don't know if that's just down to how it's cut though. I feel like that's more how people cut it, opposed to like you don't just roll it out and it's automatically like that. I'm sure that is just how it's cut. But if not, then like we would love it like that. The only problem is with this is the type of turf that Gleason put out at the front, and over the summer, especially when it was first lay, we had to like water. We got told we had to water it every sort of like 2-3 hours, and obviously because and then when we weren't at the house, it was almost like, I think we've got lucky a few times in that it rained, but if it doesn't rain, like we came back, I mean even they had to lay it twice because it died on them, and that's, they're at the site for like 9-10 hours a day. So it is a bit sort of, I don't know if I want this one or whether I would like to just get grass seed. Obviously I know with grass seed we would have to water it, but I feel like we would be able to water it once on a morning, like a good soak, and that would be that.
It's a little bit less maintenance as well though, because even like we've got some actual grass in our garden, purely based on the seed that next door have put down.
Yeah.
And then it's been windy and it's blown over.
Yeah.
Hours like before the fence had gone up. And then we've got little patches of grass,
and we've not even treated it.
To it because we didn't realise it had happened.
So we're sort of in two minds on whether to just use seed or turf, but that's basically it. Obviously the decking's just going to be the decking. We're just going to go for a normal, I don't think you can get like different coloured decking. It's just going to be it's just going to be like a wooden decking, and we want one to sort of go as much as close as we can with the fencing. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. Obviously the slabs as well, I'll put them on the screen again now. I don't know if I'd already done that. I probably had, but I will just in case I hadn't. I am going to just quickly check that I've got the photos on here of the slabs. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's in the books. Yeah, I'll put them on the screen opposed to getting the book out now. But that will be the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed. Obviously, like I said, there's a bit of a different one to like a normal vlog. That will be coming out tomorrow. It's just because of the whole palaver yesterday. I needed to get, basically just find something else to film for today, for Sunday. But yeah, I hope you've had a good day. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't liked the video. If you enjoyed it, get any comments down below if you have any questions about anything, because to be honest there could be quite a lot about the garden. If not, then I guess there's not. But yeah, I will catch you tomorrow.